Hello everyone, and welcome back to our weekly series of Is the Shrine Worth It? The series where we have a look at the perks and the Shrine of Secrets and see if they're really worth your 2,000 iridescent shards each. Sorry for the delayed video everyone, yesterday was my birthday and I took my time off work, off videos, off everything, so here's the delayed video instead. This week we have a surprisingly good shrine. We've got 2 licensed perks, so I'm going to take that as a win. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. We have perks from Meg, Ada, the Pig, and Hillbilly. Those perks are Quick and Quiet, Low Profile, Surveillance, and Tinkerer. Let's get into the Survivor perks first. Our first Survivor perk is Quick and Quiet. The Vault and Hide actions noise detection and audio range is reduced by 100%. This effect can only trigger every 15 seconds. This is what it looks like in game. I'm going to give Quick and Quiet an 8 out of 10. I think this is one of the OG really good perks in the game. It's very strong for chasers and for getting away from killers. In short, what it does is that it makes any fast thing you do quiet every 15 seconds. I don't think the description of the perk actually does a very good job of saying what it does, because it kind of seems like it's tiptoeing around that, but anyway, that's what it does. However, it is from Meg, and Meg is one of the first characters in the actual base game itself. So, picking up her perks in the shrine makes 0 sense whatsoever. Skip this one and just level Meg up instead. Our next Survivor perk is Low Profile. When you become the last survivor standing, this perk activates. Hide your scratch marks, pools of blood, and grunts of pain caused by injuries for 90 seconds. This is what it looks like in game. I think this is one of the worst perks in the entire game. I am going to give this a 2 out of 10. That is because on the off chance that you ever manage to ever activate this perk, it's okay. But the chances of you being the last survivor and to the point where you need all of those things happening in this perk, it is so astronomically low that it will ever happen. You should never ever put this in your build. This took me 5 games of a solo queue game of actively trying to be the last person in the game for it to work. Even in the clip that I can show you, I'm literally waiting till everyone is out the door, and then I actually die because I'm just trying to get this perk to activate. And my teammate said, "Hey, how come you didn't leave?" It's because I'm trying to show off this video. It's actually so hard to show off this perk. Sorry, that was my rant. I really don't like this perk. Unfortunately for you though, this is from a licensed character, and it's definitely worth picking up because I genuinely believe that one day they are going to rework this perk because it's so unbelievably useless at the moment. So I would still say it's worth picking up, otherwise you've got to buy Ada with real life money, and that's the only way that you're going to get this perk other than getting in the shrine, so pick it up this week. Let's move on to the killer perks. Our first killer perk is Surveillance. Unlock potential in one's aura reading ability. Any regressing generator will be highlighted by a white aura. If the regression is interrupted on a generator, it will be highlighted by a yellow aura for 16 seconds. Noise created by generator repairs are audible at an additional 8 meters. This is what it looks like in game. I'm going to give Surveillance an 8 out of 10. I think it's a very strong perk and it gives you loads of information about what the generators are doing around you. It also pairs really well with any gen regression perks because you're able to see if those gen regression perks are basically working or if the survivors are just ignoring them and letting the gens go to absolute pot. On top of this being, I think, one of the stronger perks in the game, it is from the Pig, and the Pig is licensed, so 100% pick this perk up in the shrine. Our fourth and final perk today is Tinkerer. Whenever a generator is repaired to 70% progress, it triggers a loud noise notification and you are granted the undetectable status effect for 16 seconds. This effect can only be triggered once each generator. this is what it looks like in game. I'm going to give Tinkerer a 7 out of 10. This used to be one of the main perks that was in literally every single build on a killer. However, there are perks that have kind of replaced this to become a better perk. Loads of killers have things that make them undetectable that don't require this perk. It's okay, but it's not the greatest perk in the world. Unfortunately, it is from the Hillbilly, one of the base characters in the game. So again, really not worth picking up in the shrine. Just level him up and you will get his perks when you prestige him for the first time. So let's recap today. The perks that are worth picking up are Low Profile and Surveillance. The perks that you want to stay away from are Quick and Quiet and Tinkerer. Thank you very much for watching this week's video. There will be a video on either Friday or Saturday, not quite sure yet, and there will be another shrine video next Tuesday. See you then, bye!